everybody. If you're just checking in, I'm sorry about the inconsistency. If you haven't seen any of the other videos, just to let y'all know, because I feel like I owe an explanation. I am sick in the serious way. So treatment, I'm not always feeling good. So I apologize, but just so y'all know. But anyway, we got Cymple Man Sacrifice. Let's do it. That was super. Pause. Let's do it. Stupid. All right, let's go.
If I could, I would. Anytime, any day, any place, I fall right over myself. Sacrifice myself. If I could, I would.
30.
I like that sample.
Any day, any place, I fall right over myself. Sacrifice myself.
We gotta stop all the comparisons. Live inside these moments and learn to cherish them. See the value when we're sharing them. The blessing of life is life. Those ain't real problems keeping you up till midnight. Most of us are blessed far more than we acknowledge, but we basing wealth off whatever we can make in dollars.
Facts. A lot of us are blessed more than we can acknowledge. That's a fire line, which I'm sure will get overlooked, but that's it.
Life, those ain't real problems keeping you up till midnight. Most of us are blessed far more than we acknowledge, but we basing wealth off whatever we can make in dollars. Have you ever seen a community rally behind a little girl that the doctors only gave a little time? It's brutal, rips the heart from your chest. And everywhere the parents go, whenever they're addressed, people want to know her status and if it's in remission. But all they want to do is see her dancing in the kitchen on a Saturday night in her pajamas with a carefree smile and restore that precious energy inside their child. I know dads gotta think, Lord, why us? All while preaching the importance of never giving up and having faith. Man, the strength that must take. And mama's gotta always be a happy face. I know they wish more than anything that this is all a dream, and maybe in time that's what it seems. But things couldn't get much tougher to endure. When no one is looking, they collapse into the floor. Behind closed doors, they're at their weakest points, begging to take her place if they only had the choice. Cause if I could, I would.
Anytime, any day, any place.
That's fire. Just the way he led into that. If I could, I would. And that sample is super tough. I don't think I've ever heard it, but it sounds familiar to something I've heard before. Fire. He gives me no, you know what? I'm not going to compare him to anybody. It just, he does have that kind of raspy voice, which, no, sounds cool. Especially on like the piano style, like influence beat. That's tough. And man, this pulls at your heartstrings, man. Like, I just think about the St. Jude's like commercials, even on YouTube. Like, they just, oh man. Like, there's the one with the little black girl, and she's bald, and she has like a tube like in her nose, and she's talking about how like she was so happy. Like, it was over something really small, and it was like, oh, that shit is heartbreaking. But all right, I like this.
At their weakest points, begging to take her place if they only had the choice. Cause if I could, I would.
That's fire.
Anytime, any day, any place, I fall right over myself. Sacrifice myself. If I could, I would. Anytime, any day, any place, I fall right over myself.
Adorable.
Sacrifice myself.
Don't take for granted little things and simple conversations. The good times and the smiles that kept us motivated. A few lines my boy Juice wrote into his verse, and what turned out to be our last song on this earth. I think you taught us all a big lesson, big bro. It's all about the journey, not the big shows. We try to stay tighter, try to keep in touch. We still ain't reached all the goals we thought we was, but we pushing, and we learning from the past, and every video they watch at the end they hear your laugh. We miss you down here. I know Bredwin been hurting. Your songs echo that tomorrow's uncertain. And rest in peace, Tank and Chris. Thank y'all for showing up and believing in this. I wish I could say tomorrow that this would all make sense. But the fact of the matter is we all pay rent. We don't own a thing here, it all gets left behind. And eventually the memories are gone in time, sad but true. I'm just thankful that I have a few, while I'm here to make some sense out what we going through. Overdue, I wanted so long to be recognized, but nowadays I'm not even certain why. Cause music people are parasites, ain't nothing real in them. And I've been using some of my best years to deal with them.
Anytime, any day, any place I fall right.
So, I'm not too familiar with Cymple, man. I know I've heard a song or two. But this stands out completely. I think this is like really cool. This is fire. And you know what comes across? I don't know if people will get it, or maybe not get it, but disagree or whatever. But he just comes across as like polished. Like he's just smooth. Like throughout the song. Like nothing is, he's not offbeat. Like he has his cadence down to a T. Like he just, like nothing's out of place, you know? And I think that goes a long way. And within like rap nowadays, like that happens all the time. So I think it should be appreciated when someone like takes pride in it, you know? All right, shut the fuck up. My bad. All right.
Over myself.
That sample's tough, though.
If I could, I would. Anytime, any day, any place I fall right over myself. Sacrifice myself. If I could, I would.
Nah, this shit was dope. I was just happy to be a part of everything, man. I was soaking up the scenery, man.
Political
I like to
sounding.
No, real shit. I just like to just go up and just see the water type shit.
Yeah.
The sunset type shit.
Yeah.
And, you know, you soak that shit up. Me personally. So it was great for me.
Okay, well, why you just attacking me with that, JB? I feel a little worried about how you
Correct that shit, right?
Yeah, you get your hey, listen.
But in
like
honest
like
that way.
Yeah.
What about you, Bredwin?
That's cool. Hammers Bedford, Jason Daly, Tank McKee, Chris Tolliver. That was cool, man. I bet it would be even more fire if I knew like the backstory, because I know there's probably a lot of behind the scenes stuff that I don't know about. If anybody knows, feel free, educate me in the comments. I appreciate it. Cymple, man, dope, man. He's like, people hate when I repeat myself, but he's polished, man. Oh, pause. I don't know. Maybe questionable pause, but he just comes across as smooth, and it just, I don't know. There's nothing, I'm going to use it, inorganic about it. Liberal. But yeah. It's just, it's all smooth. Like nothing sounds out of place. Like it just flows together like really good. And sometimes like people's voices don't mesh with the beat or, you know, the cadence they're in. Like, and it's just, it's a tough reality for artists because like, you know, like Bun B, Struggle Jennings, even probably Cymple, man. Like there's certain things he's not going to sound as good on because of the voice. And if we're going to be honest, like it is a thing. And, but he did a really good job on this, especially with the type of beat it was. I liked it a lot, man. And rest in peace to all the people that was dedicated to. I'm assuming that they're passed, but, and shit. Just by the way, donate some money to St. Jude's, man. I'm just saying. I have to. If it gets one person, it'll be worth it. But anyway, thank you all for being here. Shout out to Cymple, man. I like the song and interested in seeing more. But everybody stay safe. Take care. Love y'all.